Hey everybody, and welcome back to A Nightmare Before Christmas, otherwise known as Fargo, Season 5. It's been drawn to my attention that at least two references in the first two episodes to A Nightmare Before... I've never seen A Nightmare Before Christmas. That is until 2 hours ago, when just before this episode I decided to watch that entire movie. And just to see if I can... Because I want to play the game. I want to play the game and spot the references. Something you might not have spotted in that the second episode, when Gator is talking to the assassin, he says that he came up Snake Eyes. Do you remember? Snake Eyes is a big deal in A Nightmare Before Christmas, if you've watched it. So that's another reference. There are multiple Snake Eyes in A Nightmare Before Christmas. With dice and Ooga Booga. So, am I going to see the references now that I've seen the movie? Probably not. That movie is so full of visual energy. It's crammed 80 minutes of just zoom, words and music. It's basically just a musical. I didn't know that going in, but just a musical with a little bit of dialogue in between the music numbers. And so much detail on screen you can't even believe. So no doubt there will be references, and live we just won't see them. But afterwards we can be detectives and we can go, hey look, that doll was in A Nightmare Before Christmas. We know that Scotty doesn't have dolls or like dolls. Because speaking of Scotty, it was suggested that she may be Roy's daughter. Don't say that. Don't make that a thing. That would be a reason to run away, wouldn't it? If you find out you were pregnant and you're like, I can't stay here. I'm not raising my daughter with Roy. I gotta get as far away as possible. So, that could be a thing. You know? We know how nice Wayne is. Do you know? So he could easily be raise somebody else's child, no problem, no questions asked. But I don't know, I feel like Wayne's mother would be all over the timing on that. If that was the case. You know, if it was, hey, how come you had a child 7 months after you met my son? You know, Wayne's just lying. Oh yeah, we met months and months ago. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but I would also be surprised. I can go either way on that. I don't know exactly the timeline on it all, but it would be a huge complication.
People say a man is made out of mud.
A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. You load 16 tons.
Hey, it's this place again. Did he call for backup?
Got you directly. Didn't know what to do with him, so I just put him in the back.
Then where were you?
Getting Twinkies.
Did you get a look at the tape?
State cops took the whole system last night on account of the other thing. Come.
They took the whole thing last night in because of the other thing. If that's a real thing that happens, the best time to rob a store, the day after it's already been... some incident has happened. They grab all that footage, they also grab all the cameras.
Back to the scene of the crime. Talk about big balls.
Ballsy, yeah.
Yeah, well, I bet yours shriveled up a little bit on account of him getting a jump on you.
Hey, again, yeah.
Son of a bitch!
He's
All right,
funny.
Are you done?
He's funny.
Is that really his name? Old Munch?
Munch.
Right, well, first order of business, we need information. Find out who this guy is. Then we smoke him loose.
If he comes for us again?
Sleep with your hammer cocked is my opinion, if you sleep at all.
How about we pay him? We'll just arrange a meeting.
Go to his fiancée's and break the news.
What are you gonna do?
Don't worry about what I'm gonna do, all right? You're 0 for 2 here, kid.
Yeah.
How do I teach you how to be a winner? You keep losing all the time.
I swear to God, him versus me, man to man. I'd wipe the floor.
I doubt it.
Real life, they'll slit your throat while you're waiting for the light to change.
What is this place?
Hey, babe. Daddy's here.
Odin?
Sheriff?
your boys outside. You know, we could have them in.
Nah, they're outdoor animals. Don't want them getting soft.
Twins still up?
They're in the bath.
Did you talk about munitions, boy? Gonna need another delivery soon.
Gotta space it out, though. Yeah? Requisition weapons going missing.
The heat is on.
Already on my ass.
Things are in the works, kid. 1776. We're not gonna take this country back with harsh language, feel me?
What the hell? Okay. You know, the times we live in. We've got to assemble a private militia to take back our country, right? The feds were here like yesterday, dude, with their shades. They had shades on. They were nothing. Jaqueen and Mrs. Jaqueen. They're up to no good. They're going to try and get him. This guy's like munitions, ammo, guns, and he wants them now. He got the boys outside. They're outdoor types. There's like 50 people out there. I thought it was some sort of community gathering because that guy died. We're going to bury him and have a ceremony. Nope. Nobody knows about that yet. I was just waiting for him to come home. There's the happy couple. Are these his new daughters? We sure like to keep the lights off in this house. Just put as many lamps and as many candles as we can. Flashback.
Alone at last.
Hey, new wife.
What do you want tonight, Daddy?
Oh, kinky.
Want helpless hitchhiker?
Roleplay.
How about angry feminist?
Maybe he's not in the mood. Maybe he wants you to be her.
How about that mean old governor? Oh, sorry.
She's trying. Oh, yeah. This is fascinatingly done. Hey! There he is. Geez, good thing I watched that movie. I wouldn't have recognized him. That would have been embarrassing.
I see you.
This guy's got ESP or something. What's that about? Ooh. Fog juice. He's coming. I love that scene. And this shot here. What are we doing? Peekaboo Place, Lumbee Road. Were you hiding? Yeah, but GPS. It's all online now. They can just Google Maps everything. This would have been a good idea, though, 20 years ago. We gotta get shotgun.
I told Cheryl to mark me incommunicado for this afternoon so we could go to the gun world.
Good idea.
You're gonna be a zombie for Halloween, and Scotty and I are gonna be zombie hunters now.
Ooh.
Scotty signed off on it. Ooh, maybe we can find something for the costumes at Gun World. Bulletproof vests and the like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, write it down. Shotgun, pistol, revolver, AR-15. A lot of stuff I can't read. Cheeseburgers. I can't read the rest of it. Oh, dish soap. There are actual stuff. There's actual stuff in there. Spooky skeletons. Hey, has it ever been where you live? Has it ever snowed at Halloween? Has it ever snowed here at Halloween? You know what? I remember it snowing. Oh, 1907. No, relatively within the last 20 years. It did snow in October. October 20th or 19th, around then. For like a day. We were like, whoa. Usually it doesn't snow. until January or February, if at all. Pretty cold today, though. We got the old 0 Celsius today over here right now. Can feel it. That's 32 for you fine Fahrenheit people. I like these two outfits because they're so different. You know? It's kind of striking when they're different. Who are you? I see knives. That's, she's well stocked. Oh no. Best to just ignore it, maybe? Or leave home. Go trick-or-treating and never come back. I would not go upstairs. Well, she's brave, but why would you go upstairs if you live alone? Hey, maybe it's just a gator in your toilet. Oh, it's his mother, Mrs. Munch.
I live here. Now.
Sure. That was a good one. Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Woe unto man, for he has sinned in the eyes of the Lord.
Hey, he does kind of have a Welsh accent, although back then probably wouldn't have sounded anything intelligible. So maybe not his mother. Maybe he just decided to take her home, close to the you-know-who, because he knows that they will be coming for her. So he's probably right across the street. He's like, I'm just gonna stay here. You stay down there. You're all stocked up. You got your TV. I'm gonna stay in this rocking chair. I'm just gonna be watchful. You go about your business. I'll go about my business. And we'll all have a happy Halloween. You know, she probably wants that company anyway. You know, she lives on her own. You know, strange, dangerous man, assassin guy, Mr. Munch. You know, they could have meals together and chat about their day. Anyway, 500 years ago in Wales. That is the same guy.
In forgiveness of your debts to man, will you consume his lordship's sins to God?
I'll eat him. No problem. Sin eater. I've seen this in a Night Gallery episode. Where you literally eat somebody's, like, sins away. The episode should be called The Sin Eater. It doesn't look anything like the other actor, by the way.
Non potest.
Rest in peace, dude. Thank you.
I live here. Now.
Not a problem. You keep rocking, dude. Keep rocking in the free world. I wouldn't call anybody. Yeah, exactly. Nice selection. It is. That's a cute pumpkin.
We're looking for a home defense solution.
Then you came to the right place.
Do you think this guy knows Danish?
What would you say is the most critical? Easy use or stopping power?
Stopping power.
Definitely.
Oh.
We gotta stop everything that's coming.
Oh,
Playing card.
that's $1,300.
So 12 gauge? Yeah.
She knows her guns.
And a handgun.
And do you want to get both of these?
We gotta get one for Scotty. We gotta project strength, Wayne. Your mother should have told you that.
Of course, there's the mandatory waiting period. Well, we run the check, make sure you're not psychopaths or,
Damn it.
socialists.
Joke.
That last one's a joke.
Let's take a look at that pepper spray then.
The what now?
It got cold real quick, didn't it? Remember when Roy was sitting in his outdoor jacuzzi last time? Almost naked? And now it's the middle of winter?
I'm a fucking winner.
That's right. You're a winner.
I'm a winner.
Go out there and win.
I'm a winner.
You got this.
I'm a winner.
I miss Mr. Golf. Since people were going trick-or-treating, is this Halloween night?
I'm looking for anything you took off the DOA.
You're just in time. That other fella's taking stock right now.
Who now?
The winner guy? Oh, why did there have to be steps? Yep, here he is. Tampering with evidence.
Did you just take something? What'd you take?
Humoring you on account of they gave you the general anesthesia not too long ago, and you accused me of stealing one more time. You never want to see a tire iron moving that fast in your direction.
Damn. Could he be any worse?
Tell me what you took.
I took your mom out for dinner. She gave out that ass like a coupon.
Hit him with your crutch. Oh, once he gets up those stairs, there's no catching him. Is there a record of everything that's in these boxes digitally? We can see what he took then. There's nothing left in there.
Say, did that fella leave his card?
Yeah.
Jerk bag. It's his actual card. He's been in trouble.
There you are.
He found a picture of her finally.
I want to make clear this is an informal gathering. Deputy?
No, this guy. I know him.
We have evidence of a break-in at your son's house in Scandia.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law says that never happened.
Yep.
Can't we just make this whole thing go away?
What do you mean? Bribery?
A state trooper is dead.
In North Dakota. Remind me which state we're in again.
Wow.
You're not worried they might come back?
She doesn't care about that.
I can protect my family, whatever mischief they may or may not.
Oh yeah. Remember we have to wait for checks from the gun store place? She has guns coming out of her ears. You know? This is the one place that she could get guns. Today. If only she'd been a bit nicer to her. If only she'd cozied up to the family. She'd have guns. She'd have people with guns. She'd have guns herself. Wayne would be commando man right now.
So we're through.
This is why you never negotiate in the no room.
What is your function?
What?
Excuse me?
I mean, why do we need you?
Law and order.
Except as a tool to separate those who have money, class, intellect from those who don't.
Oh.
But in here, you have no function. You should remember that.
Yeah. She needed that guy to just be like, we should just go.
And what about Dorothy? You said she showed you the other side of the coin yesterday.
Yeah.
She's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
She called her a bitch.
We keep her close for now.
Yeah. Former CIA. Whatever she's hiding, he'll find it.
She's so unlikable, isn't she? I was going to talk about the no room. A bit like the guns, just to project power. When you go into that room and she's sitting there and all you can see is her and the word no, you're at a disadvantage before any conversation starts. Just because of the visual of it, just because of the psychology of it. When I first saw it, I thought it was hilarious, but it has that extra purpose. And she has all her meetings here. And she has to sit there. And everybody else has to look at it. So she said no before you even opened your mouth to anything. But yeah, why is she riling up the cops? She doesn't need to add that extra bit when they're leaving. Because that just makes them dislike her. And when you have money and power, you gotta be a bit smoother about things in order to keep that money and power. And not shit all over everybody you meet. Then again, what do I know? Maybe that is the way to do it. I don't know. Maybe some people are untouchable. Maybe some people can say whatever they want. You know? Maybe that's the way the world works at that level. It's ridiculous, but... Half sleeping listening to the police radio? The man does not sleep.
What are we doing about Nadine?
She goes by Dorothy now.
Yeah.
Nadine.
What's today?
31st?
Halloween.
Oh, it is Halloween today.
Oh.
So we get her tonight. Everyone's in costume. The streets are busy.
Good thinking.
It's 2 o'clock already.
Only guys we can trust. Ding dong, trick or treat, sent to around the back, breach from both sides. Only guys we can trust. Say it.
Only guys we can trust.
You got this.
Gator doesn't have anything. I wouldn't send him to do anything. He's 0 for 2. He did get rid of that evidence, though. Maybe he got a point for that. Do we trust these guys?
Husband and the kid won't be a problem. It's the missus you gotta watch out for.
You do have to watch out for her. She got pepper spray. Prodigy.
Going out, Mama.
Yeah, he's going out, Mama. He's adopted you as his mother. Maybe they are related. This one's gonna hurt. Who's calling? Could be anybody. Oh, it's him. It's Roy.
Oh, Nadine. Honey, is that you?
That's creepy as all F. You just gave her a heads up that we're coming. She knew anyway. Yeah, what if she just leaves the house? Then they can't get her. Let's just not come back. Oh, of course, she changed all the signs for all the streets. They're probably going to go to the wrong house. Grab the wrong people. For all we know. Everybody's dressed up. Nobody knows who anybody looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if that gator just goes to the wrong place. Anyway, we're prepared. Even if he does come here. We gotta sacrifice a goat.
Left or right?
Not sure. The phone's saying one thing, the sign's saying something else. Turn right, circle back. We'll find him.
Well, at least he's got this. He's not totally dumb. Why? Oh, it's Nightmare Before Christmas masks. Watch yourself. Everybody watch out.
You coming? Yeah, right behind you, Squirt.
Yeah, no worries, Squirt. Just grab anything you can. Keep that bat on. I wouldn't go back into this house. Let's keep walking around. Oh.
I'm coming.
No treats at this house, only tricks. Don't. Dude! They freaking ended it. What was all that about? What's all that about? Releasing all the demons? The sins from the... I'm gonna ignore all that part of the episode. Focus on the cool Halloween trick-or-treat tense build-up. There was a sort of... even here in the outro. There's a sense of tension, a sense of atmosphere that was built in this episode. Reminiscent a little bit of the first part of the first Halloween movie. Very... Oh, hey, dog. There's a dog called Zero in A Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas masks. What else did I point out? We saw Jack. I'm so glad I watched that movie, because I was very, very hyper aware of things in this episode. Even seeing things like playing cards at the gun store. But yeah, it was an 8. I would have preferred to see like a king or something. Yeah, there was a king in the movie playing card. But yeah, some of the episode had a very atmospheric. It was, I don't know, there was something about the direction of it that was really cool and really creepy and really felt like the season of Halloween. Some spooky, just cinematographic shots. And even Roy having kind of visions. That bedroom scene was fascinating to watch too. I really liked that. His phone call to her. Creepy as anything. Hey, do you think Munch is... I thought he was protecting their family. But do you think he's gone to Roy's... You know the way we were putting away the 2 kids? For no reason we were looking to his house. Do you think he's gone there? To get some sort of... What? Kidnap those 2? Why else focus on them? Why else have... It was kind of a confusing flicking between scenes. Flicking between 500 years ago and now, and rituals, and... Yeah, I'm curious what's about to happen in all timelines and all places. They kind of left it on a big cliffhanger, multiple cliffhangers. I'm a big fan of Halloween though, as a concept. The spookiness of it, the social atmosphere outside as well. Kids going trick-or-treating, and all the creepy stuff that could be happening whilst that's going on too. There's a sort of juxtaposition of themes that's only present on a spooky night like that. That doesn't quite work at other times of year. You could do it at Christmas too, when everybody's happy. You can have a clash of everybody being happy, but also danger. But yeah, Halloween is more entertaining. So we try to get a shotgun. We try to get all sorts of weapons at the store, but we gotta wait. We don't have time to wait. Do I think that these people are going to successfully breach their home and take them hostage? I don't know. Wayne is not prepared. Scotty is sort of unknown element. You don't know whether she takes after her mother or her father. We don't know if she takes after Wayne, is what I'm saying. She could pack a punch. She doesn't have the nail bat. She has a bat. I don't know. That kid needs a win though, doesn't he? He keeps losing. It was a short episode, but they packed a lot into it. And you could say I like Munch going to that home. That may or may not, that she's his new mother. Whether or not they're related or not. I like him just appearing in the house and saying he lives there now. And her just going back to the TV and her booze. I liked almost every part of this episode. Almost every scene was great. I still don't know where the both cops storylines come into it. They're both investigating this situation, but they're both being stonewalled. Evidence is disappearing. The people involved are trying to, brush it under the carpet. There seems to be no real impetus to it to keep it moving. We're bringing in some private people now to deal with stuff. We've got Dot is being investigated by their best guy to find out what the deal is with her past. Yeah. I just want next week to roll around. It's called Insult... No, jeez. Why? It's called Insolubilia. Insolubilia. Insoluble. Yeah. Some things are soluble, some things are insolubilia. Anywho, look out for more Jack Skellington. Look out for more Nightmare Before Christmas. You should watch it just to see if you can spot the references. By the time next week rolls around, I'll have forgotten everything I learned a few hours ago about that movie. And I'll miss everything. But I had my eyes open this time. And I still have the "This is Halloween." That song has just been running through my head for the last few hours. So I have been in the mood for it. Right, what did you think of that one? What did you see in this episode that I might not have seen? What else are we supposed to look out for this season? You know? What about Gator's place? What about all the stuff in his bedroom, on his walls? You know, you saw some really interesting stuff in there. Maybe it tells us about his character. He's such an interesting combination of, you know, overconfidence and underachieving. And he beats himself up over his mistakes. He's very kind of carefree, but also cares a lot. He's trying to live up to his father's expectations, but you just don't see the family resemblance. Because Roy is so careful and calculated and creepy. You know? Whereas Gator's just off the handle. Want to make a young, cocky, wants to make a name for himself. But keeps doing dunderheaded things. But, to be fair to him, did find the house. I was convinced he wouldn't find the house. Yeah, GPS. Right. Come back next week. We'll have fun with episode 4. There's 10 episodes this season. And I'm happy with the pace of everything so far. It feels like they could be captured instantly or not. You know, could go either way. I want to see it though. Right. See you next week.